started at a young age. I've always had a passion for engines. Lawnmowers, go-karts, whatever. Just love engines. Well, I started go-kart racing when I was probably 11 years old. Did that up till I was about 19. Always loved racing. I had a neighbor that raced, and me and my dad, we went to the racetrack every weekend to watch him race. And then we started into racing go-karts and probably winning the first race. That was the big thing. And then after that, it seemed like we just got on a streak, and we just kept on winning. And we had a certain camshaft that was just cut to the best degree you could possibly get. And even after we'd go through a motor, we'd change that camshaft right back in it. And as long as we had that camshaft, we could tote the load pretty good. Dad, he'd work on them, and I'd get out there and drive them. I'd tear them up, he'd fix them. We just love doing that together. In fact, today, I lost my dad 24 years ago today, and I sure miss him. My son, he's into engines. He loves to mess with the engines. In fact, he's got an 81 Chevrolet truck that we bought for him as his first vehicle. And for graduation, he wanted us to build an engine for him to put in that truck. And Jimmy out here in the shop put him a engine together, and it pulls about 550 horsepower. Really sounds good. My wife loves to hear that truck come down the driveway. And it's just like me and my dad. We spend a lot of time together messing with the engines, and this past fall, me and my son, we messed around and bought an old tractor, and we restored it over the winter. And it, you know, it's just good time to spend, you know, together. You know, you enjoy those times. I started working in this business back in 1975, so it'd be 37 years this year. I started out driving a delivery truck, and I drove a delivery truck for about a year, and then got moved in on the counter, and just really enjoyed working on the counter. Loved to deal with people, and always had a good experience dealing with people. Our day starts off is usually around 6:30. Generally, when we get here, we've got the coffee clubs here, and that's 7 or 8 of them, and they shoot the breeze, and that gets us started in the morning. Bunch of retired guys that come down every morning, sitting around, and I wouldn't say they tell a few lies or anything like that, but the truth's not always told, you know. But we enjoy the coffee club. We enjoy seeing them here every morning. Yeah, yeah, good.
Is that a good sound for you?
Yeah, that's a good sound. I think just loving racing, period, is the reason I really got into the parts business. Well, probably in 1979, probably the first race that Earnhardt run in for the full season, watching that Daytona race, and I picked up on Earnhardt. And my wife's got a first cousin that worked with Dale full-time on the sportsman crew. And I had the opportunity one time to go up and work on the crew with them at Charlotte, and that was a real good experience. I really enjoyed that. I even ran into Dale a couple times after that, and Dale was just a real nice guy. I mean, everybody had him down as the hardcore person, but Dale was real. He was a real gentleman. Oh, I have met so many people through this job. I mean, great people, you know, that they're friends forever. I mean, you know, you talk to them most of the time on a daily basis, and you know, they're just friends, and even when they go on vacation and all, you miss them, you know. Even when you go on vacation, you're always thinking, you know, well, it's 10 o'clock, I wonder what the guys is doing, or, you know, your customers and all, you're always thinking about that.